but we don't know. They never show you. Like, what if Ariel, the mermaid, like bends over and that thing's fat hole?
Like a big hole, or just like a blowhole? It's a dangerous part of town. Our podcast is set up at.
It's a dangerous part of, not even a bad part of town, a dangerous
Dave
part
got
of
stabbed
town.
last week.
Are we
3
rolling?
times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hang on. We're talking about Dave stabbing.
Yeah.
Here.
You got infected.
Is he alive?
He stinks a little. It's the infection.
It's not a little. It's a
not
lot.
his body. It's
have
the
gangrene?
infection. We don't blame him for the stink. It's from the stab wounds.
Is that because he's close to you? You can smell the
yeah, there's
the
like
stink?
it's the AC's got the air bouncing back and forth, and
And
it's
it's
kind of
just-
like
the
it's just
stink
a
is-
cold stink, so it's not so bad.
Yeah.
If it were hot stink, I would be upset.
It is. We do live in Texas, though. So.
Yeah, yeah. If the doors were open in here, I couldn't handle it.
So if there's heat, it stinks more.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you ever farted in the shower?
I feel like that's
No.
You've
Science.
never in your life farted in the shower. When you fart in the shower, it's instant. The whole shower just becomes shit.
Yeah.
I love that I'm here
And
for
since
this
you're warm-
conversation.
It's
Since you're
not-
warm, your pores are open, so you're
yeah,
actually absorbing
it's like
more than
absorbing
usual.
straight from your ass into every part of your body, in your nose.
Did you guys see that trending Reddit thread about the poop knife?
Oh yeah, dude.
How are we kicking this off? You know what? No,
Yeah.
it's fine.
The family poop knife, and a lot of people were like, "Yeah,
The
man."
family poop knife? Did you
You've
say
not heard of that?
family?
Have you not heard of
family,
this?
as in like
They all
communal?
used it. Yes,
Yeah.
it hung,
It hung in the
a
laundry
hook.
room.
Yeah, it was like a hook.
You
in
would
the,
yell
next
for
to the
somebody
bathroom.
to bring you the poop
Yeah.
knife.
Why is the poop knife not in the poop room?
I don't know.
I don't know why they kept it in the fucking laundry room.
Probably
It was
'cause it
weird.
was dirty.
But yeah, this guy is telling this story about how, his family is like known for taking huge shits, and you have to cut it in half to get it to flush.
It was like
Known by
sections.
who?
Oh, God.
They were having to cut their turds into sections so that they could flush it.
That is almost as horrific as the cum box.
Well, this gets
yeah,
better.
yeah.
He's like at a party or something and like a friend's house, and he calls like for somebody to come to the bathroom, and they're like, "What's up? You need toilet paper?" He's like, "No, can you bring me the poop knife?"
This
And they're
cannot
like-
be real.
They're like,
Yeah.
What the fuck is a poop knife? And that's when he like realized no one else has ever done this in their life.
You
No,
realize
that's
you're
not-
not like other people.
Yeah, he thought that just like it was normal for families to have a poop knife, like the family poop knife that's been passed down for generations.
So fucking gross.
Just a long brisket knife that's meant for
Powering
cutting
through it.
shit
That they're
up.
hanging in the laundry room,
Yeah.
by the way.
Do you sterilize it
I don't
between
think so. It
uses?
was. I think
Doubt
it was a picture of somebody posted a picture of it in that Reddit thing, and it was just a rusty like brisket knife,
Yeah. Sure.
like rusty from shit.
Yeah.
God, why?
Sounds about right.
I don't know, but like there's pictures of those logs, of some of those logs. If you keep diving down that, they're like they're curled up in the toilet.
Oh, this guy was keeping track of his family's.
Yeah, like other people were like, yeah, this is the kind of shits that we take. This is
There's
why
like a
we have
shit
to chop
log,
them up.
like you have to-
It was like a fucking forearm, like
I
laying
feel
in a
like
toilet.
a metal spatula would be better for this operation, not a knife.
Yeah.
Like, because that's got a long handle.
Yeah.
You can vertically just kind of chop it up real quick, flush,
Yeah.
and then you kind of clean off the spatula. But you're cutting it with a knife
Yeah.
a couple times, and then you're
Sure.
going and hanging the knife when you're done
Right.
in the laundry. But how'd you get the knife? Did you, like, on your way to the bathroom, do you go, oh, this one's going to be.
I'm gonna need the knife.
This one, I'm going to need the knife.
Yeah. I feel like I have nothing to contribute to this conversation.
I'd be scared, like taking
Well,
the poop
this
knife.
is just a learning.
Okay.
This is the learning station where
No.
you learn that sometimes people take forearm size.
I
shit.
learned
Because
that
I
I'm a
don't
little
think
more
you've
normal
never-
than I
you've
thought that
never
I
shit
was.
in your life.
Yeah.
Not once.
Right.
Yeah. Obviously.
Sure.
Girls don't say girl. Look
That's
at
how
it. It's
that
a girl.
works.
They
It's
don't
a girl.
shit, yeah.
Look at it. It's a girl.
It's a girl. It's just doesn't
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I would be really
Yes, everything
scared
just-
taking, like, you take the poop knife back to wherever it's kept, but like I would be scared because, like, you spread peanut butter with the knife, you lick it
Oh. You think someone's gonna grab that knife and be like,
just by habit, like,
all
oh,
the other knives are dirty?
the knife's got something on it.
God.
It's just
Could you
it's
imagine
turning my
watching somebody
stomach.
cut a tuna sandwich in half with
their poop knife?
with like a 15-year generational
I fucking
poop
hate
knife?
this.
Like, you're like, oh God, there's nothing worse than that.
Someone's gonna die.
Yeah. That's how you
This
get
is the devil's.
dysentery.
This is the brood witch.
Yeah. Oh God.
I owe you guys some congratulations.
Okay. Sure.
Is it congratuli?
Sure.
I-
It could be.
yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulatory celebrationist?
Yeah.
Glad
yeah.
we're switching gears here.
Yeah. We had to start
Yeah,
strong.
just circle back. Yeah, it's fine.
You two have single-handedly created the most viewed video on Black Rifle's Instagram.
What's
along
up?
with along with
Yeah.
Jack. Yeah.
Independent with Jack.
yeah, with Jack
it's not a
Mandeville.
good Jack.
Key part of it. Yeah.
Very key.
Yeah.
Wrote it,
His-
scheduled it,
Yeah,
shot
yeah.
it yourself with
Yeah.
Owen.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
shot
with
it
Owen.
on my phone actually. I shot it on Heather's phone.
Yeah.
I
He was
was taking
doing
the
the-
order and I had the phone, so I had to like
Yeah.
Oh wow, you shot it on your phone.
yeah, shot it on her phone. Yeah.
Yeah,
wow.
it's amazing
It was
what
great.
you can do with like no money. Can you
Yeah.
imagine what we could do with so much money? We should do a movie.
Yeah. We should probably do a movie.
We should probably
We've been
do
talking
one.
about this.
Yeah.
It's time to do another movie.
I think that'd be a lot of fun.
There's a lot of people in a lot of big places that have been saying we should do another movie.
I think that would be a good idea.
That'd be rad.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
and, I mean,
You die off 14 times throughout the entire film.
just
but
Why
keep
do I have
coming
to
back.
die? I have to
because
die?
that's
you're not
funny.
you're not
Look,
technically dying.
Yeah, it's
You're
like
just
Kenny
keep
from
coming
South
back.
Park.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
fine.
like
You just keep
surprise,
coming back.
You didn't die. And you're like, whoa.
It would be me.
Back. Yeah.
Would this be like a horror comedy genre?
I don't know. I don't
Whatever
know what
we
genre
want,
we would do
really.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, we
That's
did.
the funnest.
I mean, I think horror comedy would be fun.
Did you
B
ever
horror is the
read
best.
Roasted?
No.
That was really funny.
What is that?
Remember Roasted?
Roasted?
Where you and Jack are the henchmen and Brandon
Oh, yeah.
Rogers is Dictator
Yeah.
Geisha.
That would have been
Oh, it's
fun.
a script
Yeah.
you wrote. I thought you were like going. I thought you were like in high school. Did you
No,
ever
no, no,
read
no.
this book
There
like
is-
Catcher in the Rye?
There is a 90-page screenplay called Roasted, which
Oh.
is really funny because
You sent that to me, but it was 90 pages. So I wanted
okay.
like
So
a,
she
a
just didn't
synopsis.
look
I wanted like
at
a
it.
quick little.
So like, yeah, Caleb and Jack work for Brandon Rogers, who played Dictator Geisha, and Evan was kidnapped and has been missing, and we all go on this hunt to try and find Evan. But you've also been kidnapped, but you're like being tortured and like hung upside down. But like Evan, the only seat they have for him is a massage chair. So you're just
What in
like-
the fuck?
you're like, what the fuck?
Yours is like a terrible, like metal chair.
And-
it's
and
like
Jack-
Something for the toy box
Yeah,
killer?
And
yeah.
Jack and Caleb constantly talk about their lifelong dream is to buy a pontoon boat together
Yeah.
in every scene.
Yeah.
They keep bringing it back to even though you guys are prisoners, it's like they're showing you colors of upholstery and
Yeah,
stuff to
think-
purchase this.
It kind of gave me like Korg vibes from
This is-
Thor.
yeah.
Like as if me and Jack were both different versions of Korg, and
Yeah.
we're henchmen and we're doing our job, but like we're not really that interested in it. We're not bad guys. Like we're just there. Like there's a part where Evan has to pee, and we're like, well, we don't have the key to unlock the chains, so it's us carrying like a recliner to like the restroom, and we're like holding it up, and he's just hanging, and we're like trying to help him piss, and he's pissing everywhere, and we're just like, oh no, like slipping in it and stuff.
Right.
And
This
it's
is
just like a
I
This
would
is,
watch the hell out of that.
yeah.
like would that not be funny?
It's really good.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
This is giving weaponized autism for sure.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah,
because also like you got captured and there was no reason for you to get captured. They were like,
Yeah.
but wait, nobody else got captured. We're like, we don't know.
yeah,
We don't know how she got captured.
yeah.
All right.
But yeah, but we're like,
stupid bitch.
yeah,
But he's the henchman.
yeah.
In this one. So
Right.
he's like, sorry.
This was a 90 this
we had
was
already
the-
we'd already hung Heather upside down on that like iron cross. Like so the only other chair we had was this massage chair
These
for Evan.
sets sound elaborate.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, what is our budget for this 90-page?
Who knows?
You should
Fuck off,
You should read the whole thing now.
Oh my
Yeah, you
god!
should read 90
It's-
pages of it.
Pretty wild.
Yeah.
They did a good job. The guy that wrote it for us like literally watched everything.
Oh, you
we've
outsourced
ever-
this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
okay.
he was
Yeah,
a,
they
he's a
came-
screenwriter. He
Yeah.
came with me and Jack. Were you there that night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he
so,
came and
so
we
he
did a
came to
meeting
the
and
bar
shit, yeah.
when the bar was up front, and we just like vomited the most ridiculous fucking movie on the planet of oh, what if we did this? What if we did this? What if we did this? And then he left for like 10 days and gave us this beautiful script.
Yeah. That sounds about like what I thought
Yeah,
that
yeah.
would be. Yeah.
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 I was impressed.
Yeah, yeah.
Were you
It was-
impressed?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah, I thought it could have been really funny.
But I mean, I'm not married to it. We can just take some funny
yeah,
segments
we
out
just
of
take
it.
parts out of it.
Like JP Sears was the head of a motorcycle gang. And there was a giant fight scene between all of us because all of us show up on one motorcycle.
How would you shoot that?
It's just got a bunch of
It's got
sidecars.
a bunch of seats.
Oh my God.
And we're dressed in cuts too, so we're like incognito, and then we get in this fight with JP Sears and Brent Pella as the motorcycle gang, but in the background of of Matt like trying to have a conversation with JP as we're all fighting. It's just everybody's roundhouse kicking. That's it. It's just this montage of roundhouse kicks. Like
Yeah.
everybody just getting fucked up by
Everyone
roundhouse
roundhouse
kicks. There was a lot of like Naked Gun involved.
I like
because
that, dude. Those comedy movies, those hold up, man.
It's a lost
Those
art.
are still so fun. Hot Shots and
Loaded
Naked Gun.
Weapon?
Yeah, those are.
I haven't
still,
seen any of these movies.
Those are still
None
so
of them.
funny.
Not one of them.
When you go back and watch them, they're still so goofy and so funny. Like they still make me laugh.
15 jokes in every scene.
Yeah.
So while they're like telling a joke in the dialogue,
There's
in the
something in the
background, you've got the
background.
police like
Yeah.
playing La Bamba and like
Yeah.
doing the fucking
Just random
it's
shit.
just stupid bullshit.
Yeah, I've not seen any of
You
those.
should watch them.
Yeah.
There's something
They're-
you could compare it to that I could understand. Wait, no. No.
She's
Anything
never
Leslie
seen
I mean,
Nielsen?
I feel like
real-
you really need to watch the Hot Shots for sure because it's Charlie
And Loaded
Sheen
Weapon.
and it's like Rambo and Top Gun, like spoofs, but they're like they're still pretty funny.
Okay.
Yeah, so those would be a good one to watch.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll look into
Yeah, well,
that.
if you could make a movie, what would it be?
Honestly, if I could try my hand at anything new, I would want to do a genuine short horror flick, like real terror. I would try my hand at like trying to scare the fuck out of people.
We have everything to do
That'd
that
be cool.
here.
Like I would
Be
think
fun.
like either like a legit sleep paralysis. I know we spoof that a lot,
yeah.
but I think that has potential to be really terrifying. And I feel like doppelganger stuff is really untapped.
Yeah.
And I feel like doing like a mirror image of yourself is fucking terrifying. Some of the movies that I feel like lately have like dropped the ball. I had such high hopes for Antlers because obviously I love Wendigo so much. I had such high hopes for that movie and it was such a letdown.
Yeah, I
Have you
only
seen,
watched like 30 minutes of it. And I was
have you
just like,
seen Smile?
really?
I like that one. I feel
Really?
like they did horror pretty well. Like
They did. Yeah,
the creature was
really
good. It was psychological.
Really?
At the end, like it was my version of like a perfect horror.
It had a
movie.
good ending too.
Yeah, it
like
was
you
good.
weren't disappointed.
It
with
was
the ending.
scary.
Is that the one that like
It was
like
fun and scary.
a weird like skin face with like a weird smile? on it?
Yes. And they really genuinely like they do cheesy jump scares, but like they get you. Like I fucking hollered. Like I screamed out loud.
I heard such bad things about that.
I loved it.
Wow. Okay.
No, I really loved it.
Sweet.
Because I've watched, I think, like, I want my horror movies to either scare the ever loving fuck out of me or I want to laugh.
Yeah.
I want it to be goofy. Like, I either want, like, Army of Darkness or I want, like, Hereditary. You know?
A lot of people don't talk shit about it. I love to Drag Me to Hell. I thought it was.
I don't think I've seen that.
What? Oh my God! Really? Drag Me to Hell? You've not seen that? You have to watch it. Like you have to go home and watch
it
it
goofy?
tonight. It's like another Evil Dead movie. It's the same. Everybody's the,
Oh,
the
shit.
same. Yeah, it's
I fucking love Sam Raimi.
yeah, it's the same shit. It's so goofy, but it's so good. Oh,
Okay.
you have to watch
No,
it.
yeah, I will fucking Drag Me to Hell.
Drag
I'm
Me to
making a
Hell.
note of
Yeah.
that right
It's got
fucking
Justin
now.
Long in it. It's
Oh, I love
Yeah,
him.
it's fucking awesome.
That was another one that let me down recently.
Have you seen Drag Me to Hell?
I believe so. I'm recognizing it.
It's like where that gypsy puts a spell on the girl, and like they have like a goofy fight scene in a garage. Like it's so like you're gonna fucking. It's like
Yeah.
gross and like scary, but like you're kind of cracking up at shit. Like that's it's
I
that.
love
That's
that.
what it is.
No, I don't know.
You
if
need
I've
to
seen
watch it
I
too,
watched
man.
that new Justin Long one recently.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, that
real-
Did you
what
watch
is that one?
Barbarian?
Barbarian.
Yeah, Barbarian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Holy
Okay, so Jack
I enjoyed it.
Jack loved that. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I wanted it to fucking scare me to my
Yeah.
core. And there are parts of it where like I genuinely laughed out loud. Where it's like they had a kind of humor that they brought back from like late night comedies that, people don't do anymore much. Where like I had a few of those moments, but I wanted it to be genuinely scary and it seemed so like corny to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
baby.
Oh yeah.
My baby.
I was like,
It's just
oh,
so gross.
it's an hour and a half of my
So
life I'm
gross
not getting
and like,
back.
Oh no.
I just
Yeah,
wa-
it's just
because-
like,
well, the first
ugh.
time you see it and it comes through the hallway and smashes that dude's face in the wall
I
over and
mean,
over. I was
yeah.
like, oh, okay.
The trailer
Yeah.
was so fucking
Yeah,
good, dude.
yeah.
Like whoever did the trailer, like props to them because
What's that new movie that just came out? Meat Canyon just did a video on it. It's the A24 movie.
I haven't seen that yet.
Talk to Me. Is what it's
I want to
called.
see that so fucking
Yeah.
bad, dude. We tried to go see it, but it was
Yeah,
all sold
They
out.
said it's like
in the theaters.
Yes,
Yeah,
right now.
theaters are
I want to see
selling
it
out.
so
Yeah.
yes.
They said it's like
sold
the
out.
best like horror movie in like ages.
I
They said
can't
it's got that
fucking wait.
hereditary feeling to
It's,
it.
it's
made
like
it?
a severed, or you get possessed,
Yeah,
right?
it's like they're possessed. It's like a really intense possession movie.
yeah.
But
like people do it for fun.
yeah,
Like
it was wrote by like two dudes that were just YouTubers or something. They did like goofy, like well not goofy, but like little horror skits and shit like that. And they finally got like to shot it right in a full movie. And this is apparently it
Yeah.
or something. At least from what I gathered from that
I
Meat
wanna see
Canyon
it
video.
so bad,
But
dude.
he said it was his like probably his
Dude,
all
the
time favorite
guys
horror movie.
at Film Riot, you know, they made a short called Tell that they were just doing a thing to show that you could make a good movie on zero budget. You know, all their lighting they bought from Home Depot, everything. But the short Tell is fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I love shorts, dude.
Like you need to watch that and like start writing.
Is that on YouTube?
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
called Tell Film Riot. Because here's the thing,
Like
for what you
TELL
want,
or-
we have everything on
Yeah.
site here
Yeah.
to do. We have this fucking, you know, this house looks crazy
Yeah.
behind a lens everywhere you go in it. So it's like we have everything we would need to do a horse short. It would take us a week, like everybody on hand to just fucking do it. We have Owen, we have everybody
Yeah.
to do it. Like
Yeah.
we should just do it for Halloween.
That'd be fun
For sure.
You
That-
to do a
there's-
legit
yes.
short. Yeah,
I mean, we have enough time. We do.
Yeah, we
'cause
literally
have enough.
could. Even
we
if
got a
it was
couple
Yeah, if we shot it in September,
What-
we'd
what
be
ca-
ready
Yeah.
for Halloween.
what
We need to get him. All right, Brandon and I are going halvesies
Trying to, yeah.
on Bruce Campbell's day rate.
do it.
How much is it?
I don't know. We're gonna figure. Oh, that's where you come in. So,
I can find out.
So Jared is the collector of people. If we need anyone, we just go to Jared. No, he has something like on his website where it's like you have to be like either SAG actor or you have to be like legit. He's not going to do parties. He doesn't want to be hired to come and go to your graduation. He
No,
wants
this
to
will be
do
a
legitimate
legit
projects.
part.
Yeah. So, but he needs to be like when you contact him, you have to be either like SAG actor or like somebody like
In the
on
world.
paper, like really.
We have
neat.
everything on paper.
Yeah, so like just somebody needs to organize that and get a hold of him, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, we could all do that collectively,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah.
I've got a decent roll of credits as a EP and producer, things like
Yeah,
that. So
well,
it's like,
that's-
hey,
yeah.
I'm from this area. Hello.
Yeah.
Day rates, they're. I mean, Bruce Campbell. Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Everyone wants
Works
to
in
work
our
right
favor.
now.
Yeah.
But there is nothing to work on. So
Yeah.
I mean, this is the time now
Totally.
for us to take
Well,
our spot.
it's funny how like I feel like we collect people too, because like even Corey Chase, like we did that video with her a couple months ago. Her husband like texts me every week.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like,
He
here
messages
she
me
is
regular-
eating
yeah.
like
Yeah, I
with her
just
little,
saw
you know,
the new
yeah.
photos everybody was
She's
sharing.
wearing just the gear, and she's just like, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he texts you fun stuff. He's respectful towards me,
who's
which he
back
doesn't. I mean,
behind
good for him. He
The
doesn't
time
have to
for
be
Pie
like, yeah,
Bar, Dave.
you know?
Go to your camera. We can only see Donut. You gotta step around, Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon's in my shot. You can see him
Oh, you
if
can
he
see
just
him in your shot. Yeah.
there he is.
Old Mr. Meat Fist Herrera over there. Just
Why?
fucking bricklayer
Oh, that.
Herrera.
I was like, what?
Just go ahead and talk shit and I'll smash your fucking face in,
Oh, yeah.
Brandon Herrera.
Fucking
Punches me in the back of the
KO.
head while I'm talking.
Yeah.
Knocks
I call grown men bitches. That's who I am, Brandon Herrera.
Wow.
JC's gonna get in fights for me.
Right.
I want to fight my friend. He's got a perfect record, bitch.
Yeah, he's got a perfect. My friend's a pro fighter. He's got a perfect record.
Yeah, to make me call my friend.
Bro, he'll beat you so bad he'll lay railroad on you when you're done.
Wow.
You have a problem with me? Come fight my undefeated boxing friend.
Hey, take it easy, dude. I don't want-
Oh, come on, man.
it's not that serious. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, you got a better record than.
Yeah.
Oh God. His last. Wow. His last was on himself.
You just bleep that last part out. We edit this show.
Do we?
Or don't.
Or don't.
Do we?
I mean,
Fuck it. Anyway, your movie.
yeah, it's gonna be great. I really feel like just the perfect to me. I've watched a few. I not a few. I've watched hundreds of YouTube horror shorts, and I feel like there's like a sweet spot of like 5 to 7 minutes where it's just like the perfect amount of time of like people's attention span, hooking people in and scaring the shit out of them. And there's some longer ones. Like there's one with a box that's pretty popular. I think it's got like 40 million or 20 million views or something. But I've always wanted to try my hand at that. Everything I do has some level of irreverent humor or goofy kind of campy comedy in it. And I've always wanted to do like pure terror horror.
You have to have a hardcore reveal too. Everyone's like, oh, I don't feel good.
There's a YouTube short called Don't Peek that scares the I was like, this is so good. Like, and it was just some girl like playing on her like her Nintendo Switch or whatever, and it shows her like as an avatar in her own game, and then it shows something else in the room with her that she can't see. It's so fucking good. It's so original too.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that done before.
Oh, have you seen the new Black Mirror?
We watched the one with Aaron, the guy from Breaking Bad, Aaron.
I forgot which one
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was. Oh, that
Aaron
was
Paul?
the space one.
The space one. Yeah, we watched that one.
No, the one before that where like the chick goes home and puts on Netflix and Netflix show is about her.
Oh, I started that. I watched like 10 minutes. I didn't finish it. Was it worth the watch?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's very deep. There's a lot of layers.
I've always had a movie idea that I've like wanted to do, or I just, I don't know if I want to do it, but I just think it'd be like a good movie. I don't know if it's been like sprung from something that I've seen, possibly, and not remembered. Should I even say it? Should I just like, yeah, right?
Yeah.
I feel like it would be a good movie of some dude, busy life, just normal 9 to 5, whatever, and family and kids, and it's just like not enough time. Like he's working, he's trying to hang out with the kids and the family, there's not enough time, and just one day he just is like, I wish I had more time. I need more time, and something happens that leads up to time just stops, and it's just him. Everybody, everything's stuck. It's like the middle of the day. Nothing's moving. He like comes downstairs. He doesn't really notice it at first. He comes downstairs, like maybe the wife is like doing something, and he's just like, bye, I'm late for work. Bye, I gotta go. And he walks out the door, and he just like he's in his head on his phone, whatever, trying to do things, and like you just see things like nothing's moving.
Honking at a stoplight.
Yeah, just like nothing's going on. He's like, what the hell? And then it just like he's like starts to realize that like nobody's moving, nothing's moving. There's like a bird, like birds are stuck in the sky, like just nothing's moving. And he starts to like freak out. He goes home and like he finds his wife, and she's just like somewhere
frozen.
Yeah, in the the bedroom or just wherever, like in maybe she's in the bathroom like doing her makeup or something, and that's just where she's at. And it stays like this, and he's like, I've got all this time. Like, what do I want to do now? And it's like he's enjoying it for a little while. And then it's like years pass. Like he doesn't really know because it's time, but it's like he like maybe he is full fucking huge beard, and it's the same time. Like this goes on, and so he's just like goes on like a quest. He's like driving across the country, like weaving in and out of traffic stuff. He like goes and sees all these like beautiful places around as much as he can see in like the country, and he's just like fucking lonely, and he's like by himself, and it just comes back to like eventually he comes back and visits his wife like regularly, and just sits and like talks with her in like wherever she's at, and it's like sad. It's like an intense movie.
That's very sad.
Yeah, but it's like he's just like fucking lonely. He's like losing his mind, and it gets to the point where like he's like thinking about killing himself, and like like he wished that he just like spent time better that he like when he had it. Just kind of one of those things like he appreciates time more, and then whatever thing happens, he's like there watching the sun wherever he's at. Something happens and everything just starts fucking like moving, and some revelation happens and shit's moving again, and then he makes his way back home, and she's there putting her makeup on, finishing, ready for the work, and then he's like all straggly, and she's like, oh, she's like, what? Like, and he's just like so elated to be back, and then that's just it fucking ends.
That just made me want to kill myself.
And now we're going to find out how much you guys actually care about us. We're going to talk about some of our sponsors, but just so you know, we would never, I mean never, advertise anything that we don't actually really like or use regularly. So, stick around.
If you're like me, you love spicy foods, but you hate it when the spice you use changes the taste. That's why I found Firecracker Farms Hot Salt. What's that you say, Caleb? It's salt that's hot to add heat to everything that you cook.
Everything is better with hot salt. Eggs, for sure.
Yep.
Most meats,
Duck eggs.
duck eggs, especially duck eggs.
Yeah. Popcorn.
Popcorn.
This is great.
Spice it up a
This
little
stuff
bit.
is great for popcorn.
Yeah.
And it comes in this awesome stainless steel. Like,
Yeah, that's nice. Little stamp, just a stamp of hot salt.
it's amazing.
It's so easy to use too.
No, this is, and then he also has the Scorpion Ghost Reaper Pineapple Express here. This
What?
Is, yeah. I don't even think you want to try.
Is that an eye drop?
Yeah, it is an eyedropper. So this one, it's and this is real glass too.
Yeah.
So you know it's spicy.
It's spicy. That's kind of scary.
Well, what would this not be good on, Caleb?
Slugs.
Oh God,
For sure. Spicy salt is a slug's worst nightmare.
that's like double death.
double death. The salt is already, a quick
It's like acid to them, and
Yeah.
now they're gonna be
hot.
they're gonna be hit with Scovilles while they're melting.
ow.
Their body is melting.
It's like if a person got shot with a bullet, but the bullet was made of lava. So,
Well, everything is better with hot salt,
literally everything
except for slugs.
except for slugs. Yeah.
So visit firecracker.farm to get yours now. Oh, fucking hot salt.
You put too much in there? Jeez. A whole handful of it.
God, don't put this in the ad.
It's like pepper spray.
You know what I love, Caleb?
What?
Killcliff.
It's pretty good stuff.
This new Ignite Cherry Lime Grenade, it's to die for.
I really enjoy the orange.
And, you're the orange man.
Yeah,
huh?
I'm the orange boy.
You've got cherry lime grenade here, and you're talking about
it's
oranges.
good, but man, it's like a carbonated orange juice.
No.
It's
I mean,
so
I don't even
nice.
think cherries grow in the same states together with limes. Like
probably not.
to
Actually,
merge them together is almost like an act of science, and that's what Killcliff did. They came in with science and they merged cherries and lime. All natural freedom here. This thing is delicious. It wakes me up. I love it. It's a good recovery drink. Killcliff also offers some of the best CBD drinks out there for recovery. This stuff is great. We've been in cahoots with Killcliff for many of years. They were one of the very first sponsors on our movie Range 15. Wow. And as a matter of fact, that may be something else we can talk about Killcliff is when you mix this with Lead Slinger's whiskey, it cures zombieism.
Wow. You just build your own Four Loko, basically.
No. It cures zombieism. That's just a medicine.
It's like a good Four Loko. It's like a potion. Four Loko if it was an elixir. Yeah, I really like that it's not like a crazy amount of caffeine because there's a lot of times that I want a good energy drink. Like I like a carbonated drink. That's me. I always like having an energy drink each day. But there's sometimes I'm like, I've already had too much caffeine today, but I want something that's like flavorful and has a little bit. And Killcliff does it for me. It's really nice. It's got those natural like juice flavors in it, so it tastes real. So that's one thing I really appreciate.
And
about
they've
it.
really upped their shipping game now. They can get this right to your door. Just go to killcliff.co. Get yours today.
Wow.
There's like cops at the house. They're like, "Sir, you have raped 8,000 women."
Yeah. No, literally, like you could. There could be like there'll be plenty of because it
Does he
kind of
realize this like after a while? He's like,
yeah. I guess I could have sex with anyone. But I want to.
Course, Jared made it even darker.
I think it would be funny to throw like funny beats in there or something like his wife's frozen and he's like really lonely. So every now and then he honks a titty or something and just like he's like lonely and he's just like. And then, like he is lonely and he's there with his wife or whatever and
Even that
nothing
sounds
happens.
sad.
Yeah,
Caleb,
that's
all
what
of
I'm
that
saying.
sounds sad
it's
as fuck.
Yeah, I think it would be a sad
like the
movie
light
for
bulbs
sure.
burn out.
Yeah, no, yeah, just like nothing moves other than him, and he's getting like full fucking beard and shit, and it's like it seems like years have passed, and he's like, oh, I gotta go find like the fucking meaning to all this, and just travels and.
Do you think ice stays cold?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if time doesn't change, then yes.
So that, like, if he
It would
goes
just-
into a bar, like the ice and the beer
like
and
he
stuff
could-
still
yeah,
there.
like there'd be plenty of cool scenes where shit like that's going on. Like he goes somewhere and like he's fucking just like eating food out of places. Like he goes into random restaurants and people are like sitting down having dinner and he's like going to each person's plate and like trying their food. Like there's a lot of scenes where he's having a fucking fun time and he's just
Even
like,
that
doing
sounds
whatever.
sad to
Oh
me.
yeah,
All
it's
of
gonna
it
be
sounds
kind of sad. But
terrible.
like
he couldn't ride any rides
no,
because
yeah,
they would all
nothing,
be in the
nothing
middle
moves.
of it.
Yeah, nothing moves. He
That wouldn't work.
Wow.
yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I guess like things
Riding
that.
across the country would be hard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he's weaving in and out. I think there are like scenes like maybe he gets on a fucking jet ski for a wave, and like there's like waves that are like mid break and stuff like that, and he's like jumping on like just like random fun shit that he's doing like while time is frozen.
He's just
And
like jerking off a horse.
Yeah, he's just like doing great. Like he just sees
What? That was in Freddy Got Fingered.
He just like sees
The
all
horse
this
that never
goofy
comes.
shit going on like all the time. But like I think it could just be a really cool movie and then have like a cool meaning to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
No, that's really good. That's
Yeah.
That could get
terribly
really
sad,
creepy.
though.
Yeah,
That makes me
it was
terribly
like
sad.
it'll give you that feeling of like
I hate that
like
feeling.
despair.
That made me
yeah.
feel the way I felt when I watched Interstellar.
Yeah,
Well,
I
yeah,
hate that
exactly.
feeling.
AI.
Yeah,
That one where
Yeah.
the robot's like, oh my God.
I hate.
Yeah.
ugh.
yeah, dude. Just like there's nothing you can do. Like you're fucked. Everything's there, and like, but it's not there. Yeah.
Interstellar, you're just like popping down to a planet real quick and coming
And then
back
fucking-
in 800 years.
Can we go back to poop knife jokes? It's so sad now. It says 69. I just realized it. I don't know.
Didn't you remember I told you to watch the universe? Like,
No, I did not do
you
that.
didn't do that?
Jared, I
You-
did not do that.
Oh,
I did
yeah.
not do that.
But yeah, don't nobody steal my movie idea.
Yeah, don't.
Nobody,
I'm gonna
because they're
make
going
it.
to slit
I'm
their
gonna make
wrists
it.
while
Yeah,
they're
I'm gonna
filming
make it
it.
eventually.
Uncle Poop
One day
Knife.
I'm gonna
Uncle
make it.
Poop
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. God, obscene. Jesus.
I think you should train to be a dirt bike rider this year.
Absolutely the fuck not.
Why? We could get you
I
in like
have, I have a hospital.
Brandon was a professional boxer this year. You can get in a
Brandon
motocross
is
event.
a man who does listen. He doesn't have my
Yeah.
he doesn't have my
Biological.
track
All right,
record.
Prove it, Brandon.
Wow. He does not have my track record of ending up in the goddamn hospital this is like the longest I've gone without a hospital visit.
Yeah, so that means that's great. Let's get you on a dirt
Time for a
bike.
new one.
Let's get you on a dirt bike.
Time for a good
Dude,
one.
you have you we could set you up with the best people to train you, and we could get you in a pro race like right off the bat.
This is why you have children. You make them do that.
Yeah.
Okay, what about a drag race? Could we get you in a car to drag
You
race?
could get me in a Barbie Jeep.
You could drag race those.
Remember the Barbie Jeep fucking
Yeah.
open?
Yeah.
You promise?
No.
That one's the one where you get the most fucked up.
Yeah.
That's where you get
That's
really
when I
hurt.
die.
That's where you get paralyzed.
R.I.P. bitch.
Down the mud hill and going up this giant
God,
jump and
dude.
smashing into the
It's
water.
not even a jump. It was just
It's
a
a cliff.
cliff.
Oh, I saw the footage from y'all's fucking.
So you do
trip
the
to
Barbie
that.
Jeep?
No,
That's what you've already chose. You've already said it.
I was fucking about.
Tandem skydive.
No, fucking. I don't do skydiving.
There's
content.
a beer pong tournament.
Whoa. Anyways,
Submarine to the Titanic.
I have wanted to. I have always wanted. Okay, fuck that. My dumb stepdad's drowning in a submarine. I'm rocking at the Blink show. I'm gonna get his money.
Is this a
My
song?
dumb stepdad's drowning in a submarine. I'm gonna be a billionaire, and all I did was nothing.
I did not heard this.
What is this
That
song?
sounds really good.
It's on. I don't know. I saw it on Instagram Reels. I got fucking hammered in South Carolina. It's all I sang for like an entire night. It was
yeah.
very
That's
bad.
great.
I'm so sorry to all
Good
of you.
song. Yeah.
I mean, I did find this Christian rap song yesterday about stop jerking off. I think I sent it to you, maybe.
I don't think so.
Maybe I didn't.
It was real, not parody.
Was it good? Did you stop jacking off?
I'm not sure if it was
No.
parody, but it was decent.
It was.
Pretty good.
I mean, I think he's pretty serious.
Damn.
Yeah.
but
do
it
you
was
say
like
about it?
it was like a stop smoking ad.
Yeah.
Because when you're a smoker and you see like a stop smoking ad, you're like, damn, I need a cigarette.
Man, that's me.
Yeah.
So you sent me
Oh,
that video
man.
and it was like 3 minutes of telling me not to jack off. So
It's
Had to
time
go
look
jack
at
off.
Something weird.
I
right.
guess I'm gonna play
Yeah,
with
it's
my
a very
wiener.
anti-porn.
Time to
video
go
is
to
what it was.
394 page of fucking Pornhub, whatever YouTube allows. Sorry.
I've been doing a thing where I make myself choose from the first page. Whatever site I'm on, I'm like, first page, it's it.
I want to talk about I probably shouldn't talk about my next video until it's released, right? Babe.
When do you release it?
I shouldn't talk about my next video until it's released, right?
Which one?
The comments.
Oh yeah.
When is it releasing? Because this
this
isn't
might
be-
releasing
I don't know.
tomorrow.
It's not releasing tomorrow?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tell him. Give him a little.
Yeah, fuck it.
Little
All right.
little
A
teaser.
little teaser.
I sifted through the comments of Corn Tub, so you fucking didn't have to. I watched some weird shit, and I've decided to dive into the kind of
I
the
bet that
psyche of the people who you leave comments on porn
that's
videos.
probably the depths of hell.
Yeah, it was interesting. I found a lot of cool shit. After about a few hours of that, I had to walk away and go lay
found
down
some
for a
cool
little bit. I had to
shit.
pray to the Lord. Yeah, I found the Bible app.
Describe to us some cool shit that you found.
Something
in the
about like
comments
jerking
of-
off and coming into my own mouth or something. I went down like the deepest, darkest like.
This is what they're writing? Like they're
Oh no! Okay, so here's. I'm not gonna like. There's people animate anything you can think of. It's animated.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Everybody, the whole cast from Scooby Doo having gangbangs. I didn't fucking find that, but I'm just giving examples. But it's interesting. It's gonna be a good video, I think, if YouTube allows it. Probably not.
Yeah, I just had heard that there's like a whole sub fetish of Zootopia people that are obsessed with Zootopia.
Have you seen the rabbit?
Like bestiality, right? Oh,
it is fucking babe, dude.
It is
No
not just
shit.
Zootopia.
I would fuck that rabbit.
Okay.
Because it just stems back to fucking, what was her name?
Jessica Rabbit?
Jessica Rabbit.
No,
Yeah.
not for me. Jessica Rabbit was a little behind my time.
She looked more like an
I'm
ant.
talking the other bunny.
Lola.
Oh, Space
They
Jam.
took away her titties.
Dude, yeah, I didn't even watch that once I heard that.
They took away
I was
her
like, you're not going to
titties.
take away my rabbit's
They
tits.
took away.
No Space Jam movie of
No,
mine has rabbits
sir.
without tits.
Do you think-
tell me that?
I've always wondered that. Do you think like the people that work on these computer animated movies like take the models home and just start making hardcore porn with them?
Well,
why wouldn't they?
They found all that stuff that the SpongeBob creators did. Did you see that recently?
No, I didn't
what?
know that.
Yeah, the actual illustrators and stuff. They would make porn all the time of all of them fucking each other and stuff. You can like look at it now. They have like rough sketches of like Patrick like pounding SpongeBob from behind while he's sucking Squidward and stuff like that. Like and these were the
what you're-
creators.
That's what you're drawing is the
They're
three
just,
male
they're just
way?
they're just like
Nobody fucked Sandy?
Yeah, that she
where's
she was
the
kind of a
What about
bitch.
Pearl? What about Mrs. Puff?
Yeah, where's the girl?
Where's the lesbian cartoon
it was
fish
just all the
gangbang?
boys just fucking doing
Wow.
the train. Was it last episode when we talked about?
Cat dog?
Well, yeah,
Is
we
the
did talk
perfect
about
Eiffel
we
Tower?
did talk about that. But was it also where we talked about all the like comic book porn that people did?
I think so. I don't know.
So I,
if we ever
couldn't
did it.
remember if it was just off the podcast that we talked about that or
Yeah.
on the, but yeah, they make a lot of cartoon porn, but yeah,
But like if you're at Pixar,
yeah,
like,
and
yeah.
you're drawing all these thick ass women too.
do you go home with
Yeah, those
your
moms have
files
absolute
and you're
dump
like, hey,
trucks.
because again, like in these 3D models, you have to dress them. Like you
Yeah.
make them naked first because you make different outfits and shit.
Fuck,
Like,
dude.
yeah, are these people
They're
going?
beating off all
they're-
day.
they're
dude.
like, oh, dude, I could
they're
model.
animating and they've got one hand that's fucking lotioned up all day long, dude. That they're just animating, cranking.
You don't
like,
think? I mean, I think at that point they would just mount the flashlight to
like
their
just
fucking
build a
desk.
machine so they can just like fuck the machine
There's
while
got
they're
one of them fucking stand-up desks.
Yeah.
It's like, wah, 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 wah.
Damn.
Wow.
They
Yeah.
just like they 3D print something to fuck them while they're they're animating and something just sucking their dick off.
like fleshlight
while they're drawing cartoons for children.
released the Avatar fucking fleshlight. Like,
Oh yeah, we should get those, dude.
Fuck, dude.
We should rate fleshlights. We should get them and rate them on here.
God.
Each episode, we're like, all right, we tried the new fleshlight.
no, we should have like a checkout in here, like on the wall, where it's like, oh, do you want to check one of these out?
Like you're renting movies. It's just a shelf of cool fleshlights that you can fuck. There was one of that was like Hulk Hogan's mouth.
Oh, no, get
Like,
up, get number 4. Number 3 came back dirty. We haven't cleaned it yet.
We haven't cleaned it, and it just says, "Be kind, please clean."
please hose out.
Yeah. Run through dishwasher before return. Oh shit! Yeah, we should start a cool collection of those. But for real though, we should collect cool pussies. But yeah, they definitely those dudes
Right, yeah.
animating all these people definitely. jerk
No,
off.
the only comic book character I ever thought, wow, whatever.
He's been sucking down them good boys. He's
Yeah.
got a piss. He's got a fat piss too.
full of it.
Line of pussy collection.
Right, that was it.
I'm drawing the line at pussy collection.
The only comic book character that I ever like kind of was when I was reading, I was like, this dude needs to get laid, was Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. Did y'all ever read? Oh, just me and got
What
it.
the
Well, that explains a lot about me.
You thought you were like, man, this guy needs to get laid. You weren't like, I need to fuck this guy.
No. Well, no.
Wow, this guy could use
I'm
some
like, man,
pussy.
maybe he'd torture a lot less if he fucking came a little bit more.
Okay.
No, but he was the character. I was like, man, this guy needs a girlfriend.
Okay.
I was like, this guy needs
didn't have
to
one.
date.
Yeah.
okay.
You know, he tried and then he failed, and I was like,
What's the, if any at all, what is the first cartoon character that made you feel something inside?
oh, like I had a crush on?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a cartoon character crush.
What?
Oh, you're not normal.
You're not being truthful.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Someone's
No,
I
no,
know
no, no,
you're
no,
not.
no, no,
I
no,
know
no,
you're
no, no,
not.
no. Okay,
To
can I
Santa
tell
Claus
you? Can
right
I tell
now.
you something almost worse though?
Okay, even better.
My first crush when I was 11 years old, who I was obsessed with. I had posters and pictures all over my wall. I would go to Blockbuster. I would get all of like the little Blockbuster booklets they had and would rip out the pages and I would pin them on my wall. Was Nicolas fucking Cage. I was obsessed with that man. Gone in 60 Seconds. Fucking
Did it for you?
That's good.
Okay.
He was the love of my life when I was 11, 12 years old, which I don't know any other 11-year-old girls that had a crush on Nicolas Cage, but that's arguably worse to me. I think as a child, I probably should have had a crush on a cartoon
You should get some
character.
Nicolas Cage pillows.
I was obsessed with Con Air when I was.
Con Air was
and
pretty
okay,
good.
here's why I do not.
Hot Ranger.
I have a fucking issue with the Kentucky fucking public school system. I wrote like they had writing prompts on the board, and I would write these extensive fucking not only horror stories, but I went back and I found one of my journals when I was like, how old are you in 4th grade? Like 8.
Yeah, something like
Okay.
that. Sure.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And I wrote, wow, Cody.
Talking about a crush on Nicolas Cage.
I did it. Yeah. So I was 11, or it started when I was like 4th grade and then like progressed until about, it was pretty bad. Anyways, I wrote this entire fucking like several page. I'm going to have to find it. I'm going to come back on this podcast. I'm going to fucking read it.
We're gonna
About
read it.
how it was so fucking cool about how like they got to stab these needles into their hearts to like save them from this poison nerve gas and shit like that.
That was The
like,
Rock.
The Rock, Con Air, and Gone in 60 Seconds were my 3 that was my holy trinity right there. At like
Good
11-ish
movies.
years
Good
old.
movies.
Okay, so Nicolas Cage, no cartoons, only
Just only
So
Nicolas Cage.
did you watch? I know a lot of people shit on it, but the Ghost Rider.
I didn't watch it. I think that was past my. I think I
The
gave
crush
up.
was gone.
Yeah, I was like,
I was like, because he got
came out later.
He got
you
nice
just take
and
any role, don't you?
Yeah, he got nice
Okay.
and shredded for that movie. He was like greased up and naked.
No, I
a
don't.
lot.
I didn't watch.
What about
it.
Face Off? What do you rate that?
Face
I
Off's a
watched
good
that
movie. That's a
too.
good
My
movie.
my parents just let me do whatever the fuck I wanted when I was
Okay.
that age.
We can
so,
tell.
Yeah.
All right, so-
we can tell.
So,
Yeah.
Jared, did you have any cartoon crushes?
Well, first one is going to be Ariel.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
How do you?
Okay.
She doesn't. Okay.
What?
That's the fun
Redhead?
part. That's the fun part.
Like fish
the
parts?
fish puss.
Wow. We.
No, I meant like when she was like,
she became real.
became a human.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're like tempted at first. You're like, man, what a babe. If only she had human puss.
Legs.
And
And
then-
then you're like, she does.
Dreams come true.
Okay,
Oh my God.
but then what would you rather have then in that situation? Is like rather have the human torso, right, as opposed to the fish torso and
Oh,
the human
Heather.
lower half.
What do you mean? What is
That's
this
the better
question?
half, right?
Just imagine
It's just all
woman
sticky.
woman puss and legs walking around, and it's just a big.
fish head.
It's like a big carp at the top. It's just like
Just like a rainbow trout.
thing. And it's just like 2 little fins. It's like gasping for air. And you're like, oh
Yeah,
god,
I got to put you back in the bathtub.
fuck, so stinky, but like sweet ass, cute vagina.
And the skin turns into scales.
It just slowly
They're just
becomes
slimy.
scales. It's like just fucking prime lower half.
Oh,
but
God.
That's
the
my fault.
The upstairs, it's literally eating shit from the bottom of the sea. And she's eating other animals' shit from the bottom of the sea.
It just gasps
Yeah.
and wiggles until I get it back in the pond.
You're just
and
like,
then every
oh,
day I have
God.
to try and capture this thing.
Yeah.
Like that's just got legs.
It's kicking you. Yeah, it's kicking the shit out of you. You're like, I'm trying to make out.
Hold its head in the water while you're fucking.
Its head is in the tub.
Calms down.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I can breathe.
Oh my God, my
Oh,
face.
that feels good.
Oh,
Fuck it.
yeah, my human pussy. Yeah, I don't think I would choose that one.
God, I mean, fuck it. All right.
Yeah, I mean, like I would do it.
I mean, I would
but,
have to
I'm-
like construct a really nice pond for it.
Does she have a wig that we could put on her?
That you just like staple gun it.
A wig to her head. There we go.
It's just a stapled red hair.
a little bit of blood.
Yeah, and its eyes, one
on
eye
both
is drifting. Like,
You're just pounding the shit.
you're in the drive-through of Stonic with this thing that's just like,
Can I get an ocean water, please? No, I wouldn't choose that one. I would probably have sex with it, but I'm not going to choose that one.
for the rest of your life. You're just married to Fish Girl.
Yeah, what is that?
That's
No,
my
I
wife.
didn't
That's
say
my
Mary. I
wife.
said which was better. Fuck, y'all. These
Yeah.
are both abominations
Oh,
of nature.
God.
Yeah,
This
at
is
least
bad.
The other one can talk, has tits and like a mouth, and is like pretty cute.
I mean,
You just-
yeah, if but we don't know. They never show you. Like, what if Ariel the mermaid like bends over and that thing's fat hole?
like a big hole, or just like a blowhole.
No, that's not where they breathe.
I know. I'm just
They're
saying,
not
like,
breathing from their ass.
like, what do you think it is? Like, just a big vagina? Oh God!
It's just beefy.
Oh, but like fish-like,
What's fish like?
because it's the lower half of her, so it's gonna be
So it's
fishy.
just a straight hole.
It's just like a fat hole, a fat fish hole.
It just
I
keeps
don't-
busting a bunch of eggs out of
Yeah,
it all
I
the
don't
time.
like that.
Just
Okay.
big,
As soon as
giant,
you're done,
like,
eggs start blasting
You have to
them out.
eat the roe.
Oh no, the
Yeah.
sheets are
Yeah.
ruined.
Stinky.
Yeah, they're like giant salmon eggs, like just
you're just-
600
you're just
of them just
nutting
coming
on 'em.
out. Like, yeah,
Oh,
more like softball.
Bring
Like,
that escargotti.
yeah.
Escargotti. God
Yeah, I don't like
damn.
that one.
That's
I don't
pretty.
like
that's-
that. I think Lola was my first cartoon.
Okay.
I feel like I can remember, like that could have been at the moment. That could have been my first boner that I remember.
Wow.
Like I think I could have been watching that and been like, "What's going on? What is
Yeah,
that?
I don't think I had any. I'm trying to really think. That's why I threw out Nicolas Cage because
Yeah.
that was my first crush that I remember in
Okay.
my brain, where I was like, "This is unusual."
Yeah, I mean, I was probably like 5 or 6.
They also didn't like overly
Spice Girls?
sexualize dude cartoon characters.
They didn't. Chicks are way over sexualized.
Johnny
in
Bravo,
cartoons.
damn.
He was like a parody. He wasn't.
Yeah,
He was goofy. I always thought he was a goofy bastard.
Yeah, it was.
I always thought he was like a
kinda sad.
lovable.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
As you get older, you
Yeah.
go from like, oh, that's goofy, funny
To
cartoon,
like,
to good
ugh,
God.
your best friends. Yeah.
Oh, he's so horny.
Oh, okay.
Johnny
yeah.
Bravo is down
I never
bad,
watched
dude.
it. I was too old.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
well, that makes sense.
He
How-
was just a
you're-
big beefster, and
Yeah.
he was not getting any.
Oh,
Or do you remember
was
the
lonely.
Duke Nukem games?
Yeah.
oh yeah. You push space bars on the stripper.
dude. When going to that strip club the first time, and then when you do something, and then all their tits come out, I remember being like, "What?" I remember like looking at my bedroom door and being like, because I was just waiting for somebody to walk in right as the tits came out.
Spacebar, you throw money.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
Wait, was Duke Nukem the thing that's like, I came here to kick ass and
Chew
chew
bubble
bubble
gum.
gum?
Yeah.
and I'm
I'm
on.
on.
Pretty
bubble
much.
gum.
It's like what he was like kind of based on.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I know about Duke Nukem.
Yeah, that's the guy from what is that movie called? They Live.
Look what I found yesterday.
I think that Unsub has that as a shirt, don't they?
Oh, dude, is
Yeah.
that? Did they make this?
I think so.
This
I
was
think-
just like going
Yeah.
around the internet.
It
Not
was
like-
on mine
yeah.
too. I'm pretty sure either they had the guy make it or that they like coined it. But
This is
I'm pretty sure.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure they have a shirt of it.
I sent it to like 60
yeah,
people.
it's great.
Not anybody in here though.
Wow.
Yeah, But
I sent it to like the people that we had the 3.5-inch Doom disc when we came home with it because it was free. Like when you went to a computer show, they were giving them out for free. They were on an orange disc, and it was like, this is a new type of video game. And we're like, Doom, what? Then you go home and it's like, oh, you can't install this because you only have 16 kilobytes of memory on your entire computer. You're like, oh, I have to delete everything to include Windows. Like, and now I'm in MS-DOS, like install C drive, blah, 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 blah. And then Doom pulled up and you're like, oh my God. And then my dad tricked me and he was like, hey, if you kick the bodies, you get extra points. I was like, what? So I'm just like going back and forth with the body. I'm like, I can't kick them. I'm not getting the points.
So that's PC game.
Yeah.
I started with Super Nintendo.
We weren't rich, but
How was that rich? Was that rich for 1996 to have a
Yeah.
Super
I
Nintendo?
had no Super Nintendo.
I feel like that was our collective Christmas present.
Yeah,
We never had a
Like-
Nintendo brand anything.
I do remember like saving and saving and saving and saving, and then I was finally able to buy like Donkey Kong Country 2 for like $50 or $40, which was so much money back then.
Yeah, I remember me and my dad played some football game on Super Nintendo a lot.
Madden?
It may have been some.
It was probably
game.
Madden.
Yeah,
Blitz.
yeah. It was.
that was later.
That was a little bit later. Yeah, but then there was a game called Bayou Billy
Wow.
that I would play
God,
on.
why-
there. I mean, it was cool
Your
as hell,
state
dude.
is so fucking
That's
weird.
I know. I've never
No,
heard
there
of
was
that.
no Bayou
No,
Billy and Toys
no.
R Us at the fucking
You're gonna in the comments.
It's a homemade
Fucking
bitch.
comments.
If you
I don't give a
played-
shit about
If you played Bayou Billy on Super Nintendo, give me a frick yeah.
Give us a frick, yeah.
In the
not say frick
comments.
in the comments.
Dude, yeah, he's like he looks a lot like Crocodile Dundee, and he's got like the knife, and you're just like literally you're in the bayou and you're fighting alligators and like it's like your girlfriend got took by like gang members or something.
What the fuck?
gang members are in the Bayou?
Yeah, bayou
Gee,
gangs, dude, and you're like stabbing people. And
What
you're like,
console was this?
Super Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
No, it was regular Nintendo.
Oh yeah,
The Adventures of Bayou Billy.
yeah, yeah,
Shit.
yeah, but yeah.
Jeez.
Looks like
I
a
would
cracked
not
out
have ever guessed.
Tarzan.
I
just-
thought like
I wonder,
your
but
Yeah,
I'm
it's cool
wondering
as
now
hell.
if Nintendo like segregated where they release certain games.
Right. They were like,
West
this will do
Virginia.
well
These
in
guys are gonna
fucking
love
West
this shit.
Virginia.
Holler, pack and save.
Yeah, yeah.
They got Bayou
I'm
Billy.
fucking riding
Wow.
grapevines and playing
For
Bayou Billy.
$29.99 too. Every other
Yeah.
game's $50, but
Yeah.
Bayou Billy.
Right.
You can have it for a steal. Yeah, it was a
Holy
good ass
shit,
game,
dude.
dude. It had some cool sound effects and stuff.
I remember buying like when Terminator 2 came out, and then they came out with all the action figures.
Oh, fuck.
And like I had the whole set, and one of them came with one of the T-800s with like Arnold's half face ripped off. He came with this like missile launcher arm, and the second I put that missile in, it fired into a plant, and I lost the missile. I still think about
Into a
that.
plant?
No.
Yeah,
Like outside?
yeah. I was like fucking digging for the missile, like.
Damn, dude.
Lost the missile, man. And then
Man.
forever, for years,
Yeah,
I would
gone
look
forever.
at that fucking missile launcher arm and be like, I don't even
You
have the
were
missile.
so, dude, I still have like all my original Primal Rage action figures.
Jesus.
I actually went on eBay to find the ones that my brothers like fucked up or lost. Just so like I think I'm missing. No, I think I have the whole collection now. I had like a fan send me like the last missing piece to my
that's
collection,
cool.
but yeah,
Damn.
that shit like that's worth. I mean, not that I
Dude,
care, but
I can
it's
remember,
worth so much now.
like, right as I was transitioning out of toys, like, I was like, you know what? I'm into swords now.
Dude, they used to have these
Jesus
fucking like
Christ.
catalogs back in the day with like battle axes and shit.
Bud
and I was
K?
like, and they would have like nunchucks. I'm like, oh my God.
Cheaper Than Dirt and Bud K magazines were the ones that came to me when I was a child, and I was like, what? Maybe toys suck. I like swords now.
And weapons.
And so I can remember as that like was happening, that like time period of me growing, and I just like got my parents to buy me like a bunch of swords, and then I just started chopping up all my toys. I mean, I would like set them up on stuff, and I'd have like my samurai swords out, and I would just like try to cut them in half. With,
How
like,
old were
one
you?
Thing. It's like 9.
there
So-
used to be an old
Yeah.
YouTube channel of somebody
10,
that would just
somewhere
cut shit
around
with
there.
swords. I
Yeah,
forgot what
it was like right when I was like, you know what?
You know what I'm
Swords
talking
are
about?
cool.
Cold Steel. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
He'd be like, I'm going to cut this pig.
Yeah.
Look.
My shit bled together like with like the little green army men and shit. I have vivid memories of just being 7, 8, 9 years old, strapping them to M80s,
Yeah.
like quarter fucking stick of dynamite, and just throwing them shits down the storm drain. And like that was my childhood. It was
Yeah.
like a combo
Yeah,
of
you're like,
all that
hell
shit. Yeah.
I remember we had this like drain pipe that was in our backyard because we had like a spring that ran in the backyard and we had a pipe hooked up to it. We had like extra pieces of it. And I don't remember what brought it about that I've learned that it would do this, but if you caught it on fire and like held it, it would just like drip like hot plastic and it would make like a cool, it'd be like, it'd make like a cool noise when it fell. And I would just do that to my toys. Like I had these pieces of pipe that I would like catch on fire and like drip it onto my toys until it slowly caught them on fire and then just watch them as they slowly melted into nothing. And I would just do that and like I'd be like slicing some of them with swords while other ones were melting and on fire. And that's literally all of my toys were gone. And then I was a swordman. I was a swordsman after that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like really grew up.
I took the rabbit cage and I took like 8 bungee cords and I bungee corded it to the wagon. And then I put my brother in it with one pillow.
Yes.
And I fucking pushed him down this giant ass hill. And he probably got up to like 35 miles an hour. And I had the fucking the steering thing from the wagon bungee corded to the thing, and it came undone, and the front wheels went like this, and he just tumbled in this rabbit cage like over and over and over again. And I was like, "Oh, you should have steered better."
Oh,
like, "This is
Heather,
your
why
fault."
don't you want to do motocross shit with us? Oh, it's so crazy.
Dude,
That explains why your brother doesn't read good.
one of the fun things about
Yeah, that's fun.
also
hospital
living
visits
where
there.
we did growing up was the slate mines, like the mountaintop removal places, and it would just be like a whole mountain of slate rock where they would dump it from like mountaintop removal. So you'd step on it and you would just like slide. It would just be like a whole mountainside of like.
Sounds terrible.
So we would get sleds in like the summer, and you could just like ride them down the side of this mountain. It was insane. You would go so fast, and it was
I would've died.
terrifying.
I would've
Oh
died.
yeah, I don't know how we didn't die a bunch of times. Remember, me and 2 of my friends got on this one big sled one time. We were riding it down, and it was like straight up and down. When we got to the bottom, like it had disintegrated, and you're riding.
You're on
pieces of-
slate.
Yeah.
So if you fall off this thing,
you're
you're
getting sliced
grinding into
up.
stone.
Yeah, it hurt. But But
Yeah,
when we
it's
got to the
fine.
bottom, it was literally just handles left. Like it had disintegrated
I got hit by a
underneath.
cold
the-
truck.
Christ, dude. That reminds me of like the Christmas Vacation where they take the
Yeah.
and it's just
Yeah, it's
fucked
pretty
by
much
the
like
end
what
of
it was. Yeah, but oh, it
Yeah.
was so.
We
fun.
went through a phase like where we were like jumping in quarries, you
Yeah.
know, kind of like
Yeah,
CKY,
yeah.
where like we're going into quarries and like jumping massive jumps, but you're landing in the sand.
Yeah,
like,
and you're like, oh, this isn't too bad. Yeah,
fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
yeah. Hell yeah! Did you ever do that? You ever go to construction sites and jump
No,
shit?
I still did. Honestly, I was, and it was shocking. I was doing kind of the same shit I was doing now. I had like, I would take pickle jars and I would empty them, and I would put dead snakes and dead birds and like bumblebees and butterflies and
In the same
shit.
jar.
Well, I'd put them in separate jars, and I had a
Okay.
collection of them in my garage. And then I would sometimes find like if it was like a black widow or a brown recluse or something, I would put it in the pickle jar with like a cotton swab soaked in rubbing alcohol, and I would watch it suffocate.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah.
So you pretty much watched ET and then went out and just committed murder.
Dude, my favorite shit was the fucking tweet I saw of that dude that was like, "Man, me and my friends would have killed ET with hammers, I'll tell you that." And my favorite part was it says tweet deleted. Dude, I don't know.
How do you sleep at night?
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, there's a lot of those tweets going around where they're like, man, if I find some
you're not
aliens,
worried at all.
Listen,
Like
I won't collect any human parts because I feel like they're gonna
that's gonna
curse me.
haunt you,
I feel
yeah.
like they're gonna curse
That'll
me.
haunt you. Yeah.
If there was like a ghost demon elk in my house, I'd be like, "What's up, dude?" But if there was like a person, I'd be like, "Absolutely the fuck not."
Sure,
You
yeah,
need to leave.
magical animal spirit in your house. That sounds cool. That sounds like you might get some kind of
unless it's
enchantment.
horny.
Yeah, like it's gonna send you on a fun
What if
adventure.
it's like frozen?
Like a
in that
horny
state?
deer?
It's like a fucking elk.
I was in the middle of fucking.
I'm in the rut.
just blowing holes through everything. Like
imagine.
no.
You're
yeah,
just
your
like
couch
you're having like a
just
weird.
has
No,
fucking
worse
ghost
than it-
cum everywhere.
Oh no.
You have a wet dream and you wake up and it's a ghost elk fucking you.
No, scarier than that is moose.
What?
A moose will fucking kill you.
Yeah,
A
they're-
moose will fuck you
they're
up.
big
They're
as
giant.
horses.
They're as bigger than the fucking
Yeah.
door. They're so large.
They're
Shit, an
bigger
angry
than
horse
a lot
is
of horses.
terrifying.
Yeah, it's a horse with
No, they're
weapons.
bigger.
It's like a Clydesdale.
They're like
It's like a
ginormous.
Clydesdale
They're
with
like,
fucking
have you
horns.
seen those fuckers walking on the
it's
side of the road?
insane.
Terrifying.
Want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, we should hunt one.
Yes, we should. Let's get us a meat.
That'll be our next one. Yeah.
Yeah, you and I are gonna fly somewhere.
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah.
I'm going to Alaska to go play with grizzly bears again.
No,
You're gonna play with them? Or are you
No,
gonna
no,
murder
no.
Well, no,
no,
I was gonna just
You should murder one.
witness them from 30 yards out.
Not the 30 yards. I would,
That was,
30 miles.
Yeah.
Get good binoculars.
Yeah, I have those, but I broke them, so now I got to get up close.
That makes
Solid
sense.
logic. Yeah,
Don't
that's good.
allow
That
this
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
You should make like an
Do you have
outfit
insurance?
out of them.
on her.
Can you buy like
You
life
want-
insurance
you
on
want me
other
to leave
people?
all my- well, I'm leaving all my life savings to him so I can have a sky burial.
Oh, he's gonna get $30. That's cool.
He's got a sky burial. What is that on a blimp?
No, so
Good thing you didn't. Good thing you didn't.
wow.
What if you did like a Viking funeral with a blimp though?
Pimp on a blimp. Alex Stein.
Tibetan
Primetime
monks.
99.
Tibetan monks strip you naked. They bless your body. They put you on top of a mountain. Animals eat your flesh. Then they collect your bones, pound them into dust, and release it to the wind.
So that's what you want done.
That's way less cool than if we constructed a giant zeppelin and put you in the sky and then shot it down with a Patriot missile.
Like a,
What? You're gonna be dead. It's up to all of us.
you're gonna catapult me into the side of a mountain. I fucking know it.
or just a brick
Like,
wall.
load her up, stupid bitch.
Into it. Mr. Beast has a train, and we're gonna fucking destroy it.
Oh my god.
Heather's funeral brought to you by Lockheed
Mr. B.
Yeah, brought to you by
Okay,
Feastables.
okay. Acceptable second place. There's a shark tank at my funeral, and people have to watch a shark eat my dead body. I want
Well,
to
what about you're on a blimp? We get a Patriot missile.
I don't
we
like
let-
the sky. The
we
sky
let you
bothers
get
me.
to altitude, and then we just fucking it just explodes like Independence Day.
Blood.
Maybe Caleb's in an F4 Phantom, and he has to shoot it with
Why
an
are we
AMRAAM.
assuming that I'm the first one to die?
Do you know your history?
You
You
did
can't
get by
go
a
to
truck.
like a
I did.
And you got hospitalized by a boat.
more than once.
And an H. Okay, listen. All right, fuck you guys.
You know what I think would be a good one? I think maybe just getting launched into space. I think like just being in a capsule and just launch me into space. What if?
That's expensive. Caleb.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
so-
But I'm
You know
You know
hoping.
how much
I'm hoping.
fuel it takes to get to space.
I'm hoping I have
Just
that
look
kind
at
of
how
money.
heavy you are.
I'm hoping I have that kind of money by the time that comes. So that way, what if some other, foreign life finds me? He's like, shit, yeah, let's bring this guy back to life. Easy. Oh, what, he died? Easy. Beep.
Then you get sucked
I'm
into an
back.
eternal
And then
rape
I'm
universe.
back.
Yeah, but what if
Yeah.
they're bringing you back to life because they're like, look at this big meaty fella.
can
Let's
fuck
fuck
this."
this.
Yeah.
Damn, this thing.
Boom.
Damn, this
You're
guy
like,
looks.
oh, I'm back to life. You're
This
like,
thing looks submissive and
Damn, this thing's
breedable.
got something I could fuck.
Oh god.
There's 3 holes in this
Yeah,
one.
holy shit. We don't have no holes. All we got is this cock. we can't fuck each other. We just got cocks.
So
They bring you back to life. They can fuck.
They have 100 million years of pent up aggression because they've had a cock and haven't had anything to fuck, and you're it.
Yeah. None of them. They don't have.
Alien
Yeah.
cum receptacle dips on the
Yeah.
band
They don't
name.
have nothing to jerk off with, but they can fuck holes. That's for sure.
This space rape brought to you by
Yeah.
Brought to you by Feastables.
Yeah, but I come back to life. Maybe it could be a few hundred years of me floating around up there, and then I come back to life, and they're like, "Yeah, dude, your Earth blew up fucking weeks ago." I'm like, "What?"
Weeks
like, who knows?
They're like,
Yeah,
wow.
who
They're like,
knows?
we blew it up.
we fucking blew it up, dude.
yeah, this
But
is so
you-
lame.
Yes, that's
So lame.
bullshit, dude.
yeah. This is-
Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, who
Bro.
knows? Who knows where I
We
could
watched one of
end
your
up.
episodes of Blossom. We were
Yeah.
like, fuck this place.
This place sucks.
Alien cum receptacle sounds like a Cannibal Corpse song.
Oh, alien cum receptacle. Yeah.
Alien cum receptacle.
That's a nice
What if
name.
Alien Cum was super tasty?
And nutritious.
It could be. It probably
like,
is.
It hits you in the face. You're like, oh, and then you're like, oh my god, that's like fucking tapioca pudding.
That's
Why
strawberry.
would your go-to for delicious be tapioca pudding,
It's
you
as thick
psycho?
as strawberry
What the
cheesecake.
fuck is wrong with you? Tapioca pudding.
What was I was gonna say? Mayonnaise that's been left in the sun and kind of got chunky. Yeah, that's
None of
not
these
good.
are acceptable.
No one's like
answers.
yummy. Like Cool Whip with a little bit of chocolate mousse.
Damn.
Yeah, you're like,
That's their
"Oh."
cum, dude?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're like,
shit.
give me some more.
Oh, that was awful.
Yeah. What's funny is you've learned this
stop.
because you've been on the ship
Terrible.
for a while, and then like 4 other people get kidnapped, and they're just in a cage across from you, and the alien comes by, and you just kind of look around, you're like, they're like, oh my god,
Yeah.
You're like,
Holy shit.
sorry,
Dude,
it's the best food. It's
It's
the best
fucking
food we got.
tasty, man. These aliens can't last 10 seconds with me, dude.
This shit is good.
I fucking want it. I want that shit. They can't last with me, brother.
I love how these conversations always circle back to what kind of things you can and cannot fuck. It's like, God damn it. Or poop knives.
Yeah.
Oh god.
True.
Oh god. Well, we've done it again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have
We did a lot.
Yes, we did.
a lot of conversing about important issues.
You are now smarter.
Yeah. Thank you
Sure,
for
for
listening.
having had
You've-
this conversation.
Yeah, you've learned a lot.
All right, Heather, close us out.
Yeah.
Oh God. Drink, fuck, come, laugh. You know, do your.
Hell yeah.
That's it. Bye.
It's all like watch my vlogger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Watch my shit.
Yeah.
Watch my Brandon Herrera fight skit.
Yeah.
I don't. Whatever. Goodbye.